Like us on Facebook, that's joburgtoday.tv. Follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today. Now, if you're on the move, pockettv.mobi. That's pocket with an I. Reusing household water and harvesting of it is highly recommended during drought season. And Joburg Today got some tips on how to do that.
Harvesting and reusing water are not foreign concepts. Using this water in the right manner could help your garden ride out the droughts in the long and the short run.
First of all, you can water harvest. There's various methods of that. There's passive water harvesting, just the way you landscape your garden. There's also water harvesting by using your grey water. And what's important about the grey water is not to use anything that comes from the toilet as such, which is called black water. Some of the points to bear in mind when using grey water from the household is to use biodegradable detergents with your dishes and with your dish washer and that kind of thing. And then also that when you're putting it into your garden, not to use it in the same place all the time. Move it around, and I wouldn't suggest that you actually use it on vegetables if you can help it. Another important factor with the household water is to try and reduce any fat and grease and that sort of stuff that comes out from the kitchen.
When watering your garden or when it rains, chances are a lot of the water just runs off, ending up in the stormwater system. Passive rain and stormwater harvesting addresses this and can help watering one's garden in a more sustainable manner. It has all to do with the landscaping below the plants, which in essence mimics nature.
So passive stormwater harvesting is about designing the landscape in order for the runoff to slow down, giving the water a chance to percolate into the ground, opening up the soil profile and bringing life to the soil. The deeper that water goes in, you actually will raise the water profile in your garden over time. Of course, it does take time to establish. It may take up to 3 seasons to really start having a proper impact on your property, but the immediate impact is that you are slowing your runoff, stopping soil erosion on your property, which is going to further worsen the drought conditions in your garden.
According to Ash, creating and implementing a passive garden water harvesting system is not expensive, but could require a lot of time and effort. Luckily, putting the basics in place is quick and easy, with benefits starting the next time you water your garden.
Look at areas on your property that have high runoff rates, and then look at some way of slowing that water down. Whether it's building a little retainer wall out of rocks, using compost and mulch so that when that water flow comes, it pools up. The idea is to create lots of little pools, slow the flow of water down and allow it to go into the ground. Another example, if you've got a slope, you don't want the water to run off your bed. That's a waste of water. Put an edge on all of your beds, and that will slow the water and make sure it goes into the ground. But eliminate water flow as much as possible, and that's really the key.
In the meantime, while waiting for the big rains, one can kickstart the harvesting process by using grey water and watering gardens as water restrictions allow. Marize de Klerk, Joburg Today.